Netflix StreamFest. On the coming 5th and 6th of December, you can watch any content on Netflix for free. With a ton of content to choose from and only 48 hours to watch, let us in this video of Council of Nerds recommend you some TV shows, some movies that you can surely check this out on these 2 days. So sit back, relax and enjoy this video. Just before I start, I just want to make one thing clear. Movies and the taste of movies and TV shows depends on a person to person perspective. We in Council of Nerds are recommending these following TV shows and movies according to our choice and general public review. Consider us as your friend and your friend is recommending these TV shows. So as I said, we have only 48 hours to watch Netflix for free. So right off the bat, I think we can exclude the big name TV series that we have and the longer TV series that we have, like Peaky Blinders, Breaking Bad. Both of them has 5 seasons, so if you can watch it, then you will take probably the whole 48 hours watching any one of those TV shows. If you're looking for some comedy, you can surely check out Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Schitt Creek. Again, these two are long TV series. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is 6 seasons long and Schitt Creek is 5 seasons long. So probably if you watch any one of these, it will take your whole weekend. Now coming to some 3 seasons long TV series, of course the first thing that comes to mind, I think, Dark and Stranger Things. Both of them are a sci-fi mix both of them are a mix of sci-fi and good storytelling. So you can of course watch these two, and of course Dark is a bit more matured and it would take more time to watch even if it's 3 series long. Now 2 other TV series that I would recommend that you can probably watch in 48 hours and they are not very common. First of all is Narcos. I think it's a well-known name and I think most of the people have watched it, but I'm talking about the Narcos, the original TV series. You can definitely should check it out if you haven't watched it yet. The next one I would say is Ozark. It has got raving reviews. It is a fantastic TV series and it is most underrated and people are not talking about it. We are talking about Money Heist and those kind of TV series but people need to check out Ozark. It's fantastic. You can call it's a bit derivative from Breaking Bad. But it is nowhere like Breaking Bad. It's a totally different TV series. It has just a bit of common that the protagonist is living a double life, a criminal life and a innocent life, you could say, but that's the only thing that is common with Breaking Bad. So if you have time to watch 3 seasons, go check Ozark. And these 2 TV series, I just want to throw the name out, Umbrella Academy and Sex Education. They are both 2 seasons long. Sex Education and Umbrella, they are both very different genres of a TV series. One is very heartfelt and a very you can call a romantic and educative type of TV series, that is Sex Education, and the other one is very different. I think I loved season 2 just came out for Umbrella Academy. It is a fantastic TV series. It's a different tale of superheroes, you can call it. If you love boys from Amazon Prime, you would definitely love Umbrella Academy. It's 2 seasons long, both of them, so you might check this out. Now coming down to very short TV series, these you can actually binge watch in 1 day or 2 days, and I think this will be ideal for you to watch on Netflix for this weekend. So in limited TV series, let me start with Mindhunter first. It is not technically a limited TV series, but they have cancelled it, so you will get only 2 seasons. But I'm so sad they have cancelled it. It's a fantastic TV series. It's about interviewing serial killers and documenting their behavior, and it will prey on your mind, and it's a very different perspective in the minds of those criminals, and it is actually partially based on a true story. So definitely check this out. 10 episodes in season 1, 9 episodes in season 2. Very sad they cancelled it. Okay, now I'm going to whiz through some of the TV series which are 1 season long, but they are fantastic. One of them is, first one I want to talk about is Queen's Gambit. I haven't watched it yet, but generally the reviews from on IMDb, and from the people who have watched it, they are telling this is a very good TV series, so you can go definitely check this out. I will be watching this, so I cannot give any personal opinions on it, but I have heard raving reviews and good reviews of Queen's Gambit. It's only 1 season long. Now the next is another mini series, 1 season long, 6 episodes with 40 to 45 minutes on each episode. Very short TV series. The name is Elias Grace. It is a year old, I think, or 2018, I don't remember accurately, but it is a very good TV series. It is about a Canadian woman who was accused of murder at a very young age, and a doctor is interviewing her to determine that if she is actually insane or she did those murders in cold blood. So it's a very intriguing plot, and I rewatched it recently because I wanted to watch it because of the acting performances. So this is surely worth checking out. A very short TV series, Elias Grace. Another 1 season TV series is Haunting of Fly Manor. You can surely check this out. This is not actually a horror story, it's more of a drama and a romantic piece, so you can watch it and it is good. I think you would love it. Another 1 season TV series is Witcher. It's a fantastic TV series. Even if you're not familiar with the game and the book, this genre belongs to a fantasy genre, and you will love this if you are a fan of this genre. And lastly, to end TV series, I want to recommend 2 TV series to you. These are very underrated and I love them. I love both of them, that's why I want to recommend it. First of all is Love, Death and Robots. It is a combination or collection of 10 animated short films. Each short films are very short, 10 to 17 minutes maximum. We have 10 different short films collection. They are all sci-fi animated short films. So if these are like short clips you are watching and a short story, but the stories are amazing in those short span of time. The nature of animations are very different. I mean, all the short films have been directed by different directors and different animators. So one is a 3D animation, one is a 2D animation, one is anime style animation. So you would love it if you like animation and sci-fi. This is a very unique combination. This would not take much time for you to watch, so you can definitely check Love, Death and Robots. And the last one I want to recommend, this caught me off guard totally when I watched the season 1 long ago, but I still remember it. This is called American Vandal. Now I want to describe the premise just to convince you. The premise is one student in a high school draws inappropriate picture with a spray paint on the faculty's cars, and one of the students is accused of that, and this is a documentary that his friend makes to convince the entire world that his friend did not do it. This is such a well-made documentary. I mean, this is not actually a documentary, it's a TV series, but it is made like a documentary and it is fantastic. This is such a stupid plot, drawing inappropriate pictures on a faculty's card, but this is amazing. I loved American Vandal. I have watched it twice, and you should watch it. Season 1 is better than season 2. These are stupid plots, but this is such a good TV series. I don't know how should I convince you. If you have time and if you do not have thinking that what should I watch this weekend, go watch American Vandal. Each of the seasons are independent, so if you watch either of the series, you will get a full story. I mean, either of the season, you will get a full story. Now to movies. English movies. Let's start with English movies first. I think most of the major titles of the English movies which are not with Disney are on Netflix. So if you want any movie you want to watch, I think there are nothing special to recommend in terms of English movies. I just would want to recommend some of the names. I would say Devil All the Time. We have already done a review. It will be up there somewhere around here, so you can check the review out. It's a very good performance from Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland, and it's a very good story. Enola Holmes, if you're a Sherlock Holmes fan, I don't know, even then you should definitely check this out, but Millie Bobby Brown and Henry Cavill gives a good performances. It's not a thriller or a detective story as that much, but if you're a fan of those two actors as I mentioned, you can check this one out. There is another movie called The Five Bloods, or DA Five Bloods. This is a movie directed by Spike Lee, and this is actually the last movie of Chadwick Boseman. So you can check this movie out. This is a story about a group of veteran soldiers who goes back to Vietnam to retrieve a gold that they stole from the US military and buried it somewhere in Vietnam, and they're going back after all these years to take it back out, dig it back out, and bring it back for their own use. It's a good story. Acting performances are very good in this movie. So if you're interested in this kind of movie, you should definitely check out The Five Bloods. It's 2.5 hours long, so it's definitely worth checking out. And then lastly, I want to recommend it's a very new movie. It's called Uncut James. It's starring Adam Sandler. It's a mess of a movie, but it's a beautiful mess. You can find the adversaries of a life that he was leading, like Adam Sandler's character was leading, not Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's character in this movie was leading. Awesome performance from Adam Sandler. If you think Adam Sandler as a comedy actor or a rom-com actor that he has done in the past, you should definitely check this movie out. It's a fantastic movie. Okay, now let's come to some Indian content. For Indian TV series, I don't think I can recommend much. Sacred Games, I think everybody has watched at this point, so there is no point recommending it. Delhi Crime, if you haven't watched it yet, it has won an international Emmy for outstanding drama, so you should definitely check this out. If you're interested to watch Delhi Crime, you can check this one out, and I think that is the only standout TV series I can recommend from right now. Now coming to Indian movies, this is where it gets interesting. There are a lot of Indian movies that is now available on Netflix, so if you're wanting to watch quick movies and Indian content, go watch it. Some of the recommendations, the first thing that comes to mind is the recent one, Anurag Basu's latest movie Ludo, with an ensemble cast, which I'm not attempting to name the full cast. You know the full cast. If you haven't watched it, go check this one out. Another a little old but released in this year, Nawazuddin Siddiqui's Raat Akeli Hai. It's a crime thriller. You can watch it on Netflix. It's starring Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Radhika Apte, and I think this is definitely, you can check this one out if you're into crime thrillers. Now here again, I have my own two recommendations that I would like to give. If you have watched all the previous Hindi or Indian movies I have just recommended, these are the two movies that I would recommend for you to check this out. First one which I want to recommend is Bhavesh Joshi Superhero. It came out in 2018, and it is a massively underrated Indian movie. It is directed by Vikramaditya Motwane, who is the director of Sacred Games, and this is a vigilante action film. It is a superhero kind of film, but on the lines of Batman or a Daredevil. It has a very good and emotional storyline. The acting performances are good, and this is a very underrated movie. I loved the movie very much. I think I have watched the movie more than one time. You should definitely check this one out. And one thing I want to take special mention about the movie is its realistic action. It does not have any over-the-top action that you expect from a superhero movie, but this has some of the most realistic action sequences that you will get in a superhero movie, and it is a much needed superhero movie, I would say, coming away from the superhero movie that we are used to, like Flying Jat. Krish 1 was good, but 2, or Ravan. So this is a very different superhero movie. If you love Batman, if you love Daredevil, this is the movie you should check out. And Hindi movie I want to recommend is Raman Raghav 2.0. If you haven't watched it, it is an amazing movie, and go watch this one out. This is directed by Anurag Kashyap. The plot of the movie is the maniac murderer played by Nawazuddin Siddiqui falls in love or finds his soulmate in the police played by Vicky Kaushal, and tries to convince the police that they are very much alike. And this is a fantastically short movie. It is a very dark and greedy movie, but it is also a very good thriller. So if you love this kind of dark and greedy movies, I think this is one of the underrated ones, and you should definitely check this out. And if you want me to recommend any one of these two movies as I said, I would recommend Raman Raghav 2.0 to watch. But of course, if you have time to watch both, watch both. They are both, I think, 2.5 hours long. Now we have got nearly towards the end of the video. If you like my recommendations and if you want to recommend more, please put your recommendations in the comments below. Let others know your recommendations so that they can watch those movies too. Yeah, that's all for today. I think that is a lot of recommendation. I think they are more than 48 hours, but of course you have to pick and choose according to your taste and liking. So I will put all the names that I recommended in this video in the description. You can search them and decide beforehand which one would you like to watch according to the trailers. So I wanted to keep it a broadened one so that everyone gets something out of this video. Hope you liked this video. Hope you liked my recommendation. Thank you for watching Council of Nerds. See you in the next video.